G'day viewers and welcome to this episode of PB's Retro Restorations. First up, I'd like to say welcome to any new viewers. Thanks for taking a punt on me, I really appreciate it. And welcome back to all my returning viewers and subscribers. Your support is much appreciated also. Speaking of subscribing, if you haven't already, I would love to have you on board, so please consider subscribing and clicking the bell for alerts so you never miss a moment of the PB magic. Also, if you like this video, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow and continue my meteoric rise to international YouTube stardom. So 3 years ago I posted my Double Dukes do-over video. It was for a long time my most popular video. I did those cars for my friends Gerard and Nathan with a view to one day getting one for myself. So 3 years later I'm finally doing a General Lee for myself. And thanks to friend of the channel Jerry in Canada, that's a whole other country, I have an original Daisy Duke Jeep to restore as well. So it's the return of the Double Dukes do-over. There'll be some 3D printed parts, I'm going to make some cards for them, the whole woos. So let's get crack-a-lackin', as they say at the boar's nest, probably, and turn these two around. So this one, it looks like it's missing something, right? But it's not. Every mint packaged one of these I've seen has no roll bar, or you'd think that's what goes in those holes, and maybe on a different version, but Dukes of Hazzard Ertl ones, I've never seen one in a packet with the roll bar. And as far as I could tell, you could only get the Jeep in gift sets. You couldn't get it singularly, but I'm happy to be told differently, Dukes experts. Anyway, the General is in a bit worse shape than the other one I did. The bumpers here are worn off. The front end is looking a lot worse for wear as well. I'm going to design a 3D printed replacement. It mightn't look exactly the same as the original, but it at least might look nicer. And same with the rear bumper. I got sent that many replacement decals when I did the last one. I've still got decals for this, so I won't be making my own for the Dukes, for the General Lee, sorry. But I have made a reproduction of this one from an image I found online. So let's get them apart. Ertl quality. Okay, that's interesting. Body's two parts, another rivet here. Oh, in for a penny, in for a pound, eh, viewers? And that's why it was stuck so hard, because one down, one to go. Still makes me laugh. No steering wheel, no dashboard, and it's black. Glass is good. Body is its usual nasty, cheaply casted whatever. There are tons of 69 Dodge Charger files on the internet for 3D printing. So I found one and I cribbed the rear bumper from it, and for the front I modified and basically, as you can see, made my own to best as I could replicate the original Ertl one in all its shortcomings. The image I found on the internet was pretty clean, but I cleaned it up a little bit more and made it suitable for printing. I laser printed it and I think it looks the part. Apart from cleaning the paint off it and making it shine, I didn't do any other, finessing of the casting. They're pretty rough casting, these Dukes of Hazzard Ertl cars. You can see loads of flaws in them, but that's how the toy is, and I'm trying to keep it original, so I'm going to leave the flaws in. And I'm not cheaping out, that's just the way that's the way they came from the factory. Think I might have gone a bit light on with orange, as in the shade of orange. I think it probably should have been a teeny bit darker, but I'm pleased with it. I think it looks alright, but compared to the original Ertl orange, it is a bit lighter. So here's all our parts refurbished and ready to be put back together. When I was cleaning up the Jeep base, I noticed that the front bumper was actually broken on it. So in similar fashion to the General, I cut the original off and I just knocked up a really basic, obviously rectangular block 3D print file and printed a replacement, stuck it on there and resprayed it. And here's all our Daisy Jeep parts. Not that there's a lot of them, it's already half assembled, so no suspension, no springs, it all just sits in there. So you remember at the start I said I didn't think I'd ever seen Daisy's Jeep on a separate individual card. So I made one for that. I redid my Bo and Luke Duke one, did a Boss Hog one, and I also made a Roscoe one. I don't think you could get the Roscoe one separately either. So I made some cards that look the same as the factory released ones, or what I think look pretty close. And if I ever get round to doing Boss Hog's Cadillac and a Roscoe patrol car, I'll have a matching set. So the cards weren't just bare white backing of them, I also made some paper printouts of the reverse of the cards. My plan is to just stick them on there and cut them and trim them again and make them fit. That was a good time. And unfortunately this glue is pretty forgiving because I had to pull them off and try and line them up a couple of times. There's probably a better method for doing this, and hopefully one day I'll work out what it is. Yeah, I know. I'm using much too much nail polish remover here. That's okay, it comes off quicker, right? Right, I thought this blister would be big enough for Daisy's Jeep, and it is. It's probably a little bit too big, but that's okay. I know you can't read that, but it's Zap Canopy Glue. There's nothing special about it. Until I put it in a bottle that says it's Canopy Glue, then it becomes expensive. You'll love this one, viewers. I put in the blister and stuck it on the card, and then I thought, hang on, no, should be pointing the other way. But quick, pull the blister off before it sets, spin it around, put it back in the blister, put it back on the card, and everything's okay. Except, of course, as you can see, it's not. What an idiot. Seriously, viewers. I'll leave it overnight. And I found that the only Hot Wheels blister that this car will fit is the carbonator. You know, I went through this in my last video. Well, I did the other Dukes of Hazzard car. You know, it's a car and the wing spoiler on it is a bottle opener. So I've rung Mrs. PB, she's on her way to the shops, so hopefully she can find me one and we can finish the Duke Boys car tomorrow. So good old Megamind's done it again, viewers. I completely forgot to take my glamour shots before I put this one in the box, so if you're wondering why it's in the box and the other one's not in the... But anyway. Another bottle opener. And just like that, as if by magic, we are done. Hooray! Here we are back at the start with our Daisy Duke Jeep and our General Lee. We once again thank Jerry in Canada for his generous donation of the Jeep. Thank you very much, Jerry. And we also thank a long-term friend of the channel, PB, for his generous donation of the General Lee. Thanks, PB. You're one in a million. Thanks, PB. Shut up, it's my turn to speak. Okay, anyway, they're both in need of a refresh, although the General was a little bit more in need and needed a little bit more work. But anyway, that's what we do here. We fix things and have fun, right, viewers? Right. So this is what we started with, and this is what we're left with now. Ta-da! I mean, yeehaw! Both looking $1,000,000 again now. That orange on the General is just a little bit too light a shade of orange, but it looks good. Daisy's Jeep looks fantastic as well. I think it's still a bit hard to accept that Ertl couldn't even be bothered to put a steering wheel in it. But that's okay. Toys to be made cheaply, get them out the door and sell millions of them, and they sold millions of these, viewers. But it's nice to finally be able to have one of each for my own collection. Thanks again, Jerry, and I hope you've enjoyed this one, viewers. Don't forget the PB's Retro Restorations 4th birthday community build, diecast, bottle kit, cocktail sticks, any brand, it doesn't matter. June's ages away, plenty of time to get involved, have fun, and maybe win a substandard prize. Want to see what my face looks like under all the hair? No, me either, but I'm going to do it anyway to help raise $40,000 for Women's Legal Service Queensland. Please consider donating via the QR code on your screen or check out the link in the description for more details. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to come and check out my video, viewers. I really appreciate your support. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, maybe even consider subscribing. Just click on my bald nut there in the middle of your screen and change your life, probably. Have a great weekend wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I will see you next time for the next thrilling installment of PB's Retro Restorations. Bye!